Hey everyone, it's me Curtis. Welcome to my channel if you're new, or welcome back if you are a returning subscriber. As you guys can see from the title of today's video, I will be introducing you guys to the second new mouse that I got for my birthday. Before you guys finish watching this video, if you have not watched the other video that I put out this week on Wednesday, it will be linked up here in the card so that you guys can meet my other mouse, Petunia, before meeting my other new mouse. Anyway, just getting right on into today's video. Like I said, you guys will be meeting my other mouse, and that other mouse is right here with me today. Here she is. She is super active. Just like I mentioned in my last video, which again, you guys can check out, where I introduced you guys to Petunia. She is a baby mouse and she is so active. She's so crazy, and I actually have a funny little story to tell you guys after I tell you her name and a little bit more about her. So her name is Iris, and if you guys haven't been on my channel or are not used to like my mice, I name all of my mice after flowers. That's kind of just like the theme that I have. All my animals, I've explained this before, have like themes that their names fall under. Iris is going somewhere. But funny thing, actually, her name was not going to be Iris. It was either going to be Iris, Blossom, or Thistle. And Thistle was a name I was really highly debating on, but to me it just didn't sound like a name for a mouse, and also it just didn't fit her once I actually got her. And if you do not know, Thistle is a type of flower which is actually a part of the daisy family, I believe, which is why I debated so highly on naming her that, even though I didn't really like the way it sounded. That is because her personality reminds me so much of my mouse, Daisy. Like I said, if you guys are new, you may have not been around when I had my other mouse, Daisy. But earlier on in the year, unfortunately, Daisy passed away from old age and mammary tumors. And kind of like her spirit, I was going to name this little girl Thistle, so I guess that'll be her nickname. But essentially, I was going to name her that because she reminds me so much of Daisy. Like, just how scared she is of me and how long I feel like it's going to take for her to get used to me. If you guys see right here on screen, there's actually like a picture of a Twitter poll that I had hosted, and I was so excited for like Thistle to win just so I can confirm it and call her Thistle. But after trying to call her Thistle, it just didn't work out, so I didn't name her Thistle. However, one of her favorite treats are Gerber Puffs, and that is what I used to find her the 2 times that she escaped within the last 2 weeks that I had her. Here, I'll leave it here for you. Oh, great. She pooped on my shoulder 3 times. Alright, so let's get this poop off of my shoulder, number 1. Alright. Oh my gosh, she pooped like 3 more times, and they're like little tiny... Okay, I'll just leave it there actually. If she wants it, she wants it. Is there more poop on me? Alright, so clearly she's not interested in the Gerber Puff at this moment, but as I was saying, she reminded me so much of Daisy. However, I decided to name her Iris because I like the way it sounds. So her coat pattern, I believe, is a fox mouse. So she may look like a solid colored mouse, but if you actually look at the top of her head, she has a little more... Oh, she pooped again. She pooped again. So she is a fox. As I was trying to say, she has like a little white patch on her... Yo. Oh my goodness. Why are they so wet? She pooped again! She is a fox mouse. As I was saying, she looks like she can just be a completely dove mouse, probably from afar. But she does have a little white patch on the top of her head, as well as all over her face is white. And her stomach is all white. She is relatively friendly once you get her handling. But as I was trying to explain, she actually escaped 2 times in the time that I had her. So to keep it short, the first time that she escaped, she was with my sisters in the little cage that they had for her in Petunia before they were giving her to me. And like literally minutes before they were going to give her to me, they came downstairs to like tell me to do something, and then they went back upstairs. She was out of the cage. So then I ended up driving someplace. I forgot where I went. And then I came back and my sister called me on my way home, and she said like, okay, one of your mice escaped. And at this point I didn't... Oh, I can't talk. At this point I didn't really know that she had, you know, got me the mice, so I was like, what are you talking about? Like, I know they didn't get out of the cage I have for them. And she was like, no, like the mouse that we got you, one of them, yeah, she got out. So I was like, oh goodness. So then pretty much we came home, we looked for her. She was like super speedy. She was under one bed, and then she went behind, like she was literally went into a whole nother room. So she's lightning speed, like she's completely fast. And eventually we ended up catching her before we went out for dinner, but that was a nightmare of its own. I never thought I'd be able to see her again. So clearly she has like an agenda on her mind. Then the second time she escaped was when I had taken her and all of her little sisters out so that they can kind of bond out of the cage, and I can kind of work on handling them. Where are you going? And pretty much I had them in that little like colorful gate that you guys have seen probably at Walmart or things like that. And while she was that second mouse that I put, so while I was getting my fourth mouse out of the cage, she had crawled out of that cage completely and escaped. She pooped again. Ew guys, it like got in between my nail. Okay, she's going back in the cage. So like I was saying, she got out of the little gate and she was crawling around my room, and I eventually caught her because she kept coming out to like see like where she can explore. So long story short, she loves to escape, and now that I know, I have to keep an extreme eye on her. But that was all I have to say for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed meeting my mouse today, and if you would like, you can subscribe to my channel so that make sure that you do not miss any more of my future content just like today's. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram, which are just at @CurtisLasane, just like my channel name, in order to see more frequent posts, pictures, and updates about my pets before they hit my YouTube channel. If you do not know, I also run my own Etsy shop where I sell pet supplies for rodents, reptiles, bugs, dogs, and more. So if you want to check that out, the link to that is always in the description of today's video. It's just called Curtis Lasane, and I added a few new items on there recently. So if you want to check that out, make sure you check out the link in the description. One little quick update about that. One of the newest items that I actually have, which was released probably exactly a week ago, was my Snuggie sack, I believe is what I called it, Snuggle sack, which is pretty much like these really like nice limited edition Halloween colors. I'm probably not going to be making this orange and black variation again until next year, so if you want to get one, make sure you click the link in the description to get yours today. I will be expanding the color range after Halloween and maybe a little bit before, but I just wanted to get out these Halloween ones so that if anybody wanted to get it for Halloween and have it for any cages or things, they are available now. I'm going to get that out to you guys so that you know that I do have a few new products available in my shop. However, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, meeting my new mouse. And with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope to see you all in the next one.